Hey guys, it's me. So, as you see, I'm in bed. I literally am exhausted. I I've been working for weeks and weeks and weeks on my office. I'm opening up a private practice for body work, and I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'll be able to start doing that. Plus, my filming will be, and soap making, and lotions, and all the stuff I make, all my crafts, all the stuff that I'm sell. I have enough of an area to have a store. So I'll be able to sell all this stuff too. Like, besides online, I'll be able to sell it like there as well. But I'll have a workspace and an actual office. I haven't made a video because I've been working so hard just trying to get everything done. So I'm really sorry. I'll be all ready to film part 2 of my Book of Shadows craft. Hopefully, either tonight or tomorrow. I literally, as soon as I'm done filming, I put it up. I don't even edit them because I just make sure at this point I have all the stuff I need out, and I just do it, film it, and put it up. Bloopers and all, like, I don't even, mistakes and all, I don't, because at least then if you see my troubleshooting, I figure you'll be like, okay, she did that wrong, that way, okay, so she said, oh, this didn't work this way. Well, I'll find another way to do it. And so you guys can learn from my mistakes and maybe figure out a better way. So I've been kind of lazy and relaxing, and we went out to breakfast, and I kind of just climbed back into bed. I'm so tired. So, but it's Sunday. I have a right. So basically, I'm going to, I'll be going back to the office in a little bit, and I gotta put my roll top desk in and set up my checkout area, set up the shelves for all my products, things like that. So my little store is all set. And I'll be doing body scrubs and wraps, and that'll be really cool. A couple other things, so. Some reflexology. I'm still doing a lot of my massage, most of my massage at where I independent contract, because it's very difficult to do that. But I'm gonna do it there. I'm gonna try to do it there, but it's for her clients and things like that. So, but yeah, so massaging there will be nice too. But I do have my main massage job as well. So, but being able to sell all my body products and things like that's going to be great. So, I'm excited about that. And all my crafts and my different things to do. Like, I have like little paper journals and, handmade journals, things like that. I just have all this different stuff that I make, like, I'm a crafty person, and I love making stuff. There's this big pegboard there. I don't know, not peg, but not where it's got the holes and you put, not that kind of pegboard. It's the slats where it's got the hooks, and then it's got the long hole across where you put, it's a slat that's shaped like this, and it goes up and in. Those things. They can hold shelving or hooks. That type of board. I have one of those, and it's really big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover that with canvas. I'm going to get loose canvas, like, unmounted canvas, and I'm going to use that to mount the canvas. I'm going to mount it on there, and I'm going to put in a big mural in my office. I think it'll look really cool. So I'm going to do that. And I'll show you guys that in segments. I'll probably film that in segments, or in one long ass video. I haven't decided. Yeah, and then I got a couple other things going on. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make some stuff. But yeah, setting up has been, nobody told me setting up my own little business, like at an actual location, was gonna be hard. You know, especially with all the stuff I've had to move in, like all of my craft items, all of my filming stuff, my sewing machine, everything I've had to bring over there. So it's been like, you know, and plus I've got to move all this person's stuff. Like a lot of it I was able to utilize. She's like, use whatever you want. You know, the less furniture that you have to buy is probably better for you. So I get to utilize most of the stuff that she's got there, like furniture wise. So got all the shelves and stuff like that. So I just basically got to buy a couch, which is great. And then bring all my equipment in. So I got a nice work table. I got a nice my back office desk where I actually sit and do things, and then I have my workstation set up, and then my checkout area is like totally separate. But I got my work area set up for my sewing machine and everything like that. So I'm able just to get things done the way I need to get them done. So I'm very excited about that. And then, she's just got to kind of get her stuff out of there slowly. So I'm hoping she can. Yeah, so. But other than that, yeah. So any ideas? Put down in the comments, what. Basically, I'm going to do a thing where, like, you pick a craft. If nobody comments, I'm going to end up picking it. Which is really what's going to, because I'd like to try, now that everything's just about done, I'm going to get back into regular videos. And I'm actually going to set days. I'm going to make set days so I'm on a schedule. Because it works better for me if I'm on a schedule. That I film and do what I'm supposed to do. So I want to push to 100 subscribers. So tell your friends, because once I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to have a giveaway. So we need to push to 100 subscribers. Once I hit 100 subscribers, I have a nice giveaway item, but you can't have it till I get to 100 subscribers. So, yeah. So there's that. And then the other thing is I'm going to do part 2 of the Book of Shadows. I haven't done anything to it since, to the cover since. I have all this stuff like pre-written that I want to add in there, and I can't do it yet because I'm trying to do it for you guys. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want you guys to, we're going to craft my new Book of Shadows. We're going to put it together. Because I still have my working book. I have my working Book of Shadows where I, that's where I create the spell, or I create, my recipe, and then if it works, it goes into the Book of Shadows. So I have a lot of those that have to go in. So, and I haven't decided if I'm going to, because there's a couple of them that are just really nice pages, if I'm just going to cut them out and paste it in. But there are other stuff on the other side that I don't want to lose. But it's just information I can copy. Some of them, there's a nice scrapbooked page that I want to take out, so, and keep, because it came out really nice. And in my original, before I switched to that type of scrapbook, because it had the tack bind, before I had switched to that, I was using a sketch pad that was ring bound, spiral bound. So I had written out the Wiccan Reed really nice, the Wheel of the Year really nice, and the problem is with the Wiccan Reed, I wrote on both sides, and I think that's where my mistake was. Because now I have to rewrite the whole last paragraph of the frickin' Wiccan Reed. So I'm not happy about it. At all. because I don't want to rewrite the whole damn thing. It's going to be a huge pain in the ass. So I'm just going to rewrite most of it. Just that portion I need to rewrite. And then the Wheel of the Year, it's the same. I only got to Litha on the Wheel of the Year, filling that stuff out. And then I have a couple blank pages. And then I have some spells and stuff like that. And most of my spells aren't double-sided, like in that sense. So like there's nothing on the back of a page. So that works out really good for those. But anything where I've wrote something double-sided and I've double-sided on it, that's where there's an issue. It's deciding what I like best. So, and then I keep tilting this, I'm sorry. I'm going to press some flowers. I'm going to make a flower press so I can press some flowers and different things. I want to press not just flowers. I want to press leaves and stuff. And then I want to create some rubber stamps. I actually figured out how to create rubber stamps. And it didn't occur to me to just use latex rubber. It's a miracle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, this is like Sculpey stuff, that you put it together and it makes like a mold. And you mix the stuff together. It's like, looks like two different color clays and you mix them together and then you make your mold. And then it like, it like stays like as a mold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the liquid latex and this stuff to make stamps. And I'm going to make my own stamps. So that'll be interesting to see if that works. I wanted to make like, you know, the girls on Etsy that make those clear stamps that attach to the acrylic blocks. Because I have those stamps and I love them. And I don't know how these people hand make them. I don't know if they call a manufacturer. Like the same with the stickers. Like I want to make stickers for my planner and for other people's planners because I have a planner. Like I'm one of those planner girls. Like I have planner peace finally. But I live out of my planner. And I was thinking about making planner videos like for witches. And I noticed that they buy these sticker sets. Now, some of them, they have to cut the stickers out, obviously. But other girls, like, they're very intricately, like, they can peel the stickers. And I'm like, how do they do that? Because the only way I know how to do that is to cut them with an X-Acto knife. And that's a pain, because if you cut right through, you cut right through both layers. It's taking the X-Acto knife and cutting around it, but not cutting completely through. It's only cutting through around the sticker and through that sticker paper and not through the backing. And that is hard. Because there's been times I've cut right through, you know. So I don't know how they get the intricate ones done. So I can do like basics, but it takes a long time. And that's a huge pain. So if I sell stickers, they're cuttables. You cut your stickers and then you peel them. You're going to have to cut them out. Because they do it on the Avery shipping paper, like the Avery sticker paper, just the shipping paper. So I don't know if they end up just sending them out and having a company print them for them and then they just up-price them. That's the only thing I can think to do, because the ones where you have to cut them out yourself and peel them is a lot cheaper. And that's nice, because you can call those people and say, this is what I want, and they'll custom design them for you. Which I make custom design stickers for Erin Condren. I do it for Erin Condren, Mamby. I do it for all those like morning, afternoon, the boxes. And then I also do, I'm working on stuff for the Elizabeth Whitney. Sorry, not the Elizabeth. Oh my God. I just picked up an Elizabeth Whitney, calendar, and then there's a Whitney English. The Whitney English is the one that I have, and then there's one by this lady called Elizabeth Whitney, and it's similar. She's got like round circle bubbles, Elizabeth Whitney's got round circle bubbles in, it's similar to iron conjuring, but it's ovals and circles instead of squares. It's fun, but it's not practical. And it's small. It's a small ring bound planner. Like, not ring bound, spiral bound. And it's small. It's probably about the size. I don't know, it's like 6x3, 6x4. Or 7x4. Like 5x7, the picture size. I think it's 5x7, that size. Or is that 6x4? No, it's not. It's the bigger one. When you get your photos taken, 3.5x5, 8x10, and the middle one, the 5x7. It's the 5x7. So, it's like 5x7 size. And I don't like it. So, and then there's the Whitney English. Whitney English is amazing. I am mainly working on stickers for Whitney English. And Whitney English, she's got her day, she got the header for the month, and then she's got the one that I got was the one through Target, and it my morning goes from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., which my morning starts about that time, in half-hour intervals. So it's 6, 6:37, 7:38, 8:39, 9:30, 10, 10:30, 11, like all the way down, half-hour intervals, which is perfect being a massage therapist because I schedule a half hour between all my clients as well. For whatever reason, for being able to clean up, checking them in, checking them out. It's nice to have a half hour in between your clients instead of places where I've worked where it's been like boom, 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 one on top of the other. I can't do that. So I work on those. So I'm working on and so it's got that, and then it's got a top 3 to-dos, and then it's got a to-do list, and then notes. So I'm working on a sticker system for that. Because I noticed there's not a lot of videos on the Whitney English calendar, the Whitney English planner, on YouTube. So I'm going to start doing videos on those. I'm going to create stickers for those, because that's mainly what I use. But I am in the process of designing my own planner. It's going to be a witch's planner. I'm going to have a regular one and a witchy planner. It's going to be called probably the Witchy Planner. Or like Planner Witch or something like that. I don't know. So, or I might call it the Paper Witch. I don't know. Thoughts. But it's going to be like, obviously your to-do list for the day. Like, I'm going to have like, times or whatever, something. And then in that planner, there's going to be, like, like, ritual, like, your intentions for the day or whatever. I'm going to have it so it's set for goals and things like that. It's set for people who do, like, in the morning when I get up, I do, like, I do my, my daily dedications and my daily, I get up in the morning, I light some incense, and I work on, I do a spell in the morning, and, I have a morning and evening altar, which has basically become my main altar. So, and I do all my stuff on it. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. I didn't get to do much for Samhain. We were going to do Dumb Supper, and I just was so tired after working in my office yesterday that I crashed out. My son had a lock-in on Friday night with another group of youth. He does this activity at this teen thing, and they did a lock-in, and he was basically, we picked him up at 9 in the morning on Saturday morning on Halloween, on Samhain. Brought him to his dad's that morning because he wanted to go to his dad's house, and then he went trick-or-treating with his dad. And me and my husband were going to do Samhain, celebrate Samhain, and then we just got caught up at the office. So I didn't even celebrate Samhain. Like, we got home and lit some candles at midnight. Like, so well, before midnight. And then um, I snuffed them at exactly 12:01. So, and I just did a dedication ritual, and we took some time and remembered our loved ones that passed, because we got home about 10:30. So we got home late. So I had about an hour and a half to do that. So I didn't have time to make a dumb supper or, get anything done that I wanted to do. So I was very upset that I didn't get to. So, but anyways, but I did film. I had the camera set up on the ritual. So it'll be up to my husband whether we show it, because I have this thing about ritual is really private, because my husband, he doesn't very often participate, and he's really been missing his best friend and brother. So, Jay was his best friend, and he's really been missing him. So it's been really hard for him. So and his dedication to Jay is on there. So I think if he's alright with sharing that, then I'm going to put up the video. So because I don't mind sharing rituals and spells and how I do them and stuff. Like when witches cut out and say, okay, I'm going to turn this off because I'm going to put my, put my intent in. I think we should be showing the whole spell, the whole thing, how we do it. Because something that I do and the way I do and cast a spell, it might be a little different to what someone else does. But what if something that someone else does isn't working for them? They can see how I do it and say, well, maybe I can try putting my intent in that way. And maybe help them. So I will be doing some on camera rituals too coming up. So now that my filming space is like all put together, that was the main thing. Like, I've had nowhere to film. I've literally just been working. So other than that, I've done another 20 minutes of rambling. I am so sorry. But yeah, anyways, so this is what I want. I want to know what you guys did on Samhain. A video response would be great. I want to see like what you guys have been up to. Did you do your rituals, whatever. Even if it's just a video response, you don't have to show me what you did, obviously, because it's the day after. But, talk about what you did, how you celebrated Samhain. Because I'm interested to see, there's many different pagan religions. We all celebrate things differently, So I'd like to see how, I'd like to hear how different people celebrated Samhain this year. So that's what I'm asking. Comments down below. Comment down below, or do a video response and tell everybody, tell us all about how you celebrated Samhain. So that we can all see the different sides to paganism, and to show how wonderful what you celebrate is. So anyways, like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll hopefully have a video up for you later. I'll be working on that later on. So later on tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on when it uploads, because I actually had one that took 10 hours to upload. So we'll see. Only happened once. So there'll be a craft video by tonight or tomorrow morning, the absolute latest. I promise. Alright, I was glad to get back on and see you guys again. I've actually missed making videos. Blessed be.